Hello friends, welcome to Warrior Kids YouTube channel. I am Elvis. Thank you for tuning in. Today, I have a very beautiful story to share with you titled Joseph's Life, Dreams, and Trials. Grab your seat and snacks, let's have fun. Once upon a time, in the land of Canaan, there lived a man named Jacob. Jacob had 12 sons, and among them was Joseph, his favorite. Joseph was born to Jacob's beloved wife Rachel, and he was doted upon by his father. Joseph was a young boy with a heart full of dreams. He often had vivid dreams that seemed to hold a deeper meaning. One night, Joseph had a dream in which he and his brothers were binding sheaves of wheat in a field. Suddenly, his sheaf stood upright, while his brother's sheaves bowed down to it. Excitedly, Joseph shared the dream with his brothers, but they grew jealous and angry. As if that wasn't enough, Joseph had another dream. This time, he dreamt of the sun, the moon, and 11 stars bowing down to him. Joseph couldn't contain his excitement and told his father and brothers about the dream. This angered his brothers even more, fueling their jealousy and resentment toward him. To make matters worse, Jacob gave Joseph a special coat of many colors as a token of his love. The coat made Joseph stand out among his brothers, causing them to despise him even further. Their jealousy and hatred began to consume them. One day, Jacob sent Joseph to check on his brothers who were tending their flock far away. As soon as his brothers saw him approaching in his vibrant coat, their anger reached its peak. They plotted to kill him and throw him into a pit. However, one of his brothers, Reuben, intervened and convinced them to instead throw Joseph into a nearby pit and leave him there. Later, while Joseph was in the pit, a group of traders passed by. His brothers, seeing an opportunity, decided to sell Joseph as a slave to the traders. They took Joseph's special coat, dipped it in animal blood, and presented it to their father Jacob, deceiving him into thinking Joseph had been killed by a wild animal. Meanwhile, Joseph was taken to Egypt and sold as a slave to a wealthy man named Potiphar. Even though Joseph was a slave, he remained faithful and worked diligently for Potiphar. His dedication and God's favor soon became evident, and Joseph was put in charge of Potiphar's household. However, Joseph's fortunes took a turn for the worse when Potiphar's wife falsely accused him of trying to seduce her. Angry and betrayed, Potiphar had Joseph thrown into prison, where he spent several years. In prison, Joseph continued to demonstrate his exceptional qualities. He interpreted dreams for his fellow prisoners, accurately predicting their outcomes. Word of his gift reached Pharaoh, the ruler of Egypt, who was troubled by his disturbing dreams. Pharaoh summoned Joseph to interpret his dreams, and Joseph revealed that Egypt would experience 7 years of abundance, followed by 7 years of famine. Impressed by Joseph's wisdom, Pharaoh appointed him as his advisor and put him in charge of preparing for the upcoming famine. Joseph was given the task of storing food during the years of abundance, ensuring that Egypt had enough to survive the years of scarcity. True to Joseph's interpretation, Egypt faced 7 years of abundance, followed by a severe famine. Joseph's brothers, who were suffering from the famine in Canaan, came to Egypt in search of food. They stood before Joseph, not recognizing him, as he had become a powerful figure in Egypt. Joseph, however, recognized his brothers, instead of seeking revenge. He tested their character and eventually revealed himself to them. Overwhelmed with guilt and remorse, his brothers were reconciled with him. Joseph sent for his father Jacob and the entire family, bringing them to Egypt to live under his protection. They settled in the land of Goshen and prospered under Joseph's care during the remaining years of the famine. The story of Joseph teaches us about the power of forgiveness, the importance of faithfulness, and how dreams and life's trials can shape our destinies. Joseph's journey from being a beloved son to a slave, and then to a powerful leader, shows us that no matter how dire our circumstances may seem, God can turn them around for good. And so, Joseph's story stands as a testament to the strength of resilience and the triumph of hope in the face of adversity. During their stay in Egypt, Joseph warmly embraced his father Jacob and reunited with his brothers. Pharaoh, impressed by Joseph's family, granted them a fertile portion of land in Goshen to settle and thrive. Under Joseph's guidance, Egypt not only survived the years of famine, but also thrived economically. He implemented a wise plan, storing grain during the years of abundance and distributing it during the years of scarcity. The people of Egypt praised Joseph for his wisdom and credited him with saving their lives. As time went on, Joseph's family grew and prospered in the land of Goshen. Jacob lived a peaceful and contented life, surrounded by his beloved sons, including Joseph. Despite the years of separation and hardships they had endured, Joseph's family was finally united. Joseph and his brothers gradually reconciled, and he forgave them for their betrayal. He understood that their actions had played a part in God's plan, leading him to his prominent position in Egypt. Their past was overshadowed by the blessings and forgiveness that filled their present. As the years passed, Jacob grew old and felt his time drawing near. He called for Joseph and his sons, Ephraim and Manasseh, to come to his side. Jacob blessed them and adopted them as his sons, making them equal heirs among their uncles. Before Jacob passed away, he gathered all his sons to impart his final blessings and prophecies upon them. Joseph stood among his brothers, witnessing the love and wisdom of their father. Jacob's blessings spoke of their destinies and the roles they would play in the future of their people. After Jacob's death, Joseph continued to lead his family with wisdom and compassion. He remained a trusted advisor to Pharaoh, ensuring the prosperity and well-being of the Egyptian people. Throughout his life, Joseph exemplified integrity, forgiveness, and unwavering faith in God's plan. Joseph lived a long and fruitful life, witnessing the fulfillment of his dreams and the flourishing of his family. When the time came for Joseph to depart this world, he requested that his remains be carried back to the land of Canaan, to be buried alongside his ancestors. Joseph's story became a cherished legend among the people of Israel. His remarkable journey from being a favored son to a slave and ultimately a powerful leader left an indelible mark on their history. The story of Joseph reminded them of God's faithfulness, the power of forgiveness, and the resilience needed to overcome trials and tribulations. And so, the life of Joseph stands as a testament to the enduring power of faith, love, and hope. It serves as a reminder that even in the darkest moments, God can work miracles and transform our lives, bringing about redemption, reconciliation, and a brighter future for all who believe. Thank you for listening. Please like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the Warrior Kids YouTube channel.